Welcome. Sorry for listening to me say literally nothing for the past 20 seconds, give or take. Are we at 20 seconds? I don't know. There's a timer somewhere. Uh, Welcome back. Last night, we got through Mount Moon. Uh, didn't die too badly. Uh, Took on Muskie and won. The team is currently Stella the... I know what the Pokemon is. The Bellsprout, Koteko the Pidgeotto, Erasmus the Nidorino, Desna the Butterfree that has no attacks, and Luke the Magikarp, who would win that fight. Oh, maybe. Now to train up a bit before we take on Misty. Just fixing some settings on my end. And we are good to go. Perfect. Do 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 do. Bellsprout can take Sandshrew. I believe this to be an acceptable fact. Do 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 do. What? My goal is to get Stella to 15 and then start leveling Stella and Luke at the same time. But I don't really want Stella to fight a Sparrow. No. That's fine. It's not a fight I want her to face. Because I think she'll hit Weeping Bell by level 20 or 21. So I'm gonna get Stella to level 21. Magikarp to level 20, hopefully. Magikarp's not 20 by the time Stella's 21, then we're just gonna take on Misty anyway. Who knows? Hate how Vine Whip only has 10 points. This is why rap is broken in Gen 1. Maybe I'll heal and go up. There might still be some trainers up top. Yes, this is boring. Do 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 do. That almost killed. That would have been bad. Level 15, baby. See, now there's an annoying combo. Poison powder followed by wrap, and you're just like do 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 do. Wish I could get a bicycle already. I thought I really need to speed up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, there's a trainer item. Beat yes. That's the SSN party. I have tickets to go to that party. Ooh, a slowpoke. Haven't fought one of you yet. No, 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 no. Okay. This is not good. Almost lost Bellsprout. Nobody would have enjoyed me losing Bellsprout. Oh, okay. We learned Whirlwind. Okay, so that's the one trainer left, but I want to heal Bellsprout before I fight him. And get some speed boosting, because why not? Ooh. Look what they almost did to my boy. Do, 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 do. He knew he had to fight me. If it's another psychic trainer, I'm going to be annoyed. I could do Ekans. It's because I'm part poison type, baby. Love how weirdly broken Rap is and Sleep. Nah, I can take out Sandshrew. Would be good. No! Whoa. That was close. But worth it. Keep taking too many risks. It's gonna be stupid, risky plays like that are gonna make me lose this. It's also just a weird play. Yeah, kind of not too weird. He lives on the suburbs of Cerulean City. That's where he lives, the suburbs. Alone. Pokemon are fighting fit, baby. I'm moderately curious how well he does in a fight. Can Magikarp win a fight? Magikarp could win this fight. Hells to the yes. Welcome, Corn on a Goblin, to my stream where two of my five available Pokemon. Actually, Luke is currently more useful than my Butterfree, and it makes me so sad. Because Butterfree would lose these last two fights. Okay. Ah. Raplock. This does feel really cheesy. And that's okay, we like cheese. Cheese is tasty. Do 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 do. So I don't want to fight Sparrow because I don't really want to train Pidgeotto or Nidorino up too much more because they're already level 21, 22, and I don't want to be higher than that for Misty because then I'll feel like I'm just level grinding above. But I want more of my team to be able to actually contribute to that fight. Are you only hurt by poison if you attack? Oh no, he still gets hurt by poison. Cool. It's just a mean combo, I'm aware. Okay, we can go back and heal. Do 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 do. I know many people complain that experience share makes the game too easy, but it does make this part less annoying. Not sure reducing the grind makes the games easier, just less time consuming. Come on, Luke, you can beat up Sparrow. You got this. I do miss it. I hope I'll qualify for it this run. Because I think you need to have had, or it's maybe seen. I'm not sure. Okay, that's only doing 7 damage. That's fine. Okay, this is just... I was being nice, but you kept dodging. Okay, Rattata. Do 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 do. And yes, sometimes I do speed through because it's helpful. But stop getting distracted. I'm weirdly surprised Magikarp is holding his own against some of these fights. Keep expecting him to be completely useless even with Tackle. I don't know why the growth. It's fine. I'm gonna do growth, I might as well Vine Whip. I like to grow things. I like to grow them big and strong and muscular, and Twitch is not the appropriate place to continue that line of thought. Uh, uh. It is a thing many people are open to. I'm open to it. I would like to get big, strong, and muscular and lose some of this. But I'm also lazy, and I do this instead of go to the gym. Um, and that's fine. I'm not going to win that fight. No, muscle growth hypnosis is not adult content, unless it gets explicit. See, you're much more disciplined than me. I also don't currently have a gym membership, which means I'd just be working out at home. I'm gonna guess I could put my I've got it under the desk treadmill, but it keeps pushing me around when I'm trying it, so it's just like do do do, and then I start pushing back at the chair. It's just not helpful. Oh, the dog's over there. Oh, I don't. I mean, yeah, but I would need something to lift. That isn't my dog. That's fair. My my work times are very flexible at the moment, so I don't have an after or before work. I have a sometimes I'm doing work, sometimes I'm doing this. Sometimes what I'm doing right now is work. I have no one to answer to for my work schedule but myself and the boyfriends who want me to make money. Come on, Magikarp, you can beat up this Rattata. So close. 3 hours is not a bad work day. My last real job, because I don't consider my current form of income a real job, I worked 3 days a week, and I miss it. It was not a lot of income, but it was regular income, and it was only 3 days a week. Who doesn't love a 3-day work week, eh? Yep, I did accounting work for a property management company. It's pretty straightforward, relatively easy. Dull, but hey, it paid money, so I wasn't going to complain. Why do my Pokemon not like to hit? Okay, there we go. We can finish this fight. That's fair. I'm trying to get a more regular 9 to 5er. Just to get something to do, some income. income would be nice. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Are you getting the music from the game coming through? I just noticed that wasn't going up on things when it was making noise. Flatterer. Yeah, I have to make it loud enough that it's incredibly loud in my ears, but okay. I'm fixing things. There we go, that should be better, yeah. Love technical difficulties, don't you? Wish I could have caught a Sandshrew. I would have loved a Sandshrew. Never really used a Sandshrew, but I quite enjoy him as a Pokemon. I remember I was breeding a Sandshrew for a run I was going to do, using Alolan forms in their base forms. So Sandshrew and Vulpix were on there. Like half the team was going to be the base form and the other form was going to be the alternate form. And the first Sandshrew that I hatched for that run, because I was just going to hatch level 1 versions, was shiny. And I was taking a locksmithing course at the time, because I used to be a locksmith. And the instructor had no problem if I played video games as long as in class, as long as the work was done and I showed up to class. And he also and Sun and Moon were relatively recent releases at the time, and he was literally standing in front of me when it happened, and he was so mad and it's so jealous. It was fun. Yes, I've done a lot of things. So yes, I can pick a lock and turn off your brain, potentially at the same time. Can't crack a save. Never got far enough to learn save cracking. I mean, I learned the basics, like I learned to do the TTTTT, but I never drilled one. And I never got to practice on a real safe, the TTTT lock figuring outer thing. Should be paying more attention to how much damage I'm taking. 21 minus... Oh, that was nothing. Yep. So, because I no longer am licensed as a locksmith apprentice or have the proper licensing, I can't legally own my lockpicking tools in Canada. So I do not own lockpicking tools. Because you need to be licensed to own them. But yeah, I stopped doing that, I want to say 2017, 2018, give or take. Started working in property management and then accounting. And then I stopped doing the accounting and I'm doing the hypno thing while looking for something else of interest. Come on, Rattata. I think my eclectic resume does not help me. Like, this guy doesn't stay with one task. It's like, no, I learned them all. My most property management jobs want you to have a car, and I sold my car about a year ago because I wasn't using it and it was costing me money. And I'm like, that seems like a waste. Like, I could walk everywhere I need to. Uh, literally everywhere. If I need to go further, there's a bus, and our public transportation's pretty decent where I am. I live like 2 blocks away from our from the provincial municipal building in this here. See, uh I've been mostly doing it. I started as a subject uh back in the day. I won't say when to because that'd be dating myself. Um, and I am a horrible lover. That's a lie. A weird pun. So 20 years ago, I decided I was going to say it. Too late. Um, and I started mostly as a subject, but uh, there weren't a lot of people who wanted, like, there weren't a lot of hypnotists. So I'm like, if I want to do hypno, I should probably learn so that I could hypno other people. Because that's what a responsible person does. Um, or, I don't know. So I learned it, and then I got good at it, and then I really enjoyed it. Um, but I really only enjoying, like, the funnest hypno is in person, because there's just a whole energy in the room. So doing it virtually is a little, it's still fun, and it's definitely more fun for the subject than the tist. I'm gonna switch my Pokemon here because I don't know if I can take this attack. Um, at least for me, because there's fun stuff as the tist online, but it's here just more fun in person. Exceptionally. I still need to train up the Bellsprout. It's definitely fun. If you're open to traveling, events like Charmed are a good way to go. Um, I'd avoid the M for M Hypnocon for just a lot of reasons. Uh, I went last year because it was in Vancouver and I live in Victoria, so it was a quick trip. Uh, if you know people there and have friends who are going, then it's not a horrible thing to go do. Um, because, but the con itself is not really a con. It's more a group vacation with people most years, and some of the organizers are not too great on the concept of consent. Um, I don't think they've never been like, it's minor things, but the minor things give me pause and make me personally very uncomfortable. But when I went to the Vancouver one, um, the fun part was I got to. It wasn't last year. Was it only a year ago? No, I think it might have been 2 years ago now. I think they did somewhere else. I think they went east last year. I forget where they went, but it might have been 2 years ago. My cowboy came up from Texas, so we got to meet for the first time. So that was good. A couple other friends that I've known for years, who I've always wanted to meet in person, were there. We got to meet them and hang out. I did escape rooms with them. It was great. Um, away from the con, because it was great. Nice. Do you mind me asking whereabouts? You don't have to answer. That's fine. I realize this is a public chat. other people might see it, and you may not be super comfortable sharing that. Um, I was in Texas many, many years ago. Um, like I was 14 or 15. Um, oh, I know vaguely where Dallas is. I don't know if I believe I was in San Antonio when I went. I don't know if I was in Dallas or Houston. I know I was in one of them, but I don't know which one. We went to watch hockey because my brother used to play professional hockey. Um, uh, that's probable. Um, but my brother would play professional hockey when I was growing up. He did it through college and then NHL and then Russia. But we'd go. But I went to all sorts of places in in Canada and the U.S. to watch him play hockey. And once, I think in Yugoslavia, or one of the Slavic countries, I don't remember where. Uh, we were in Europe for my 21st, and we just sort of hopped over to the Slavic country of. We, I don't. I don't remember the name. I'm saying Slavic country because I don't have a better answer. Uh, I didn't attend the game. I stayed in the hotel room and watched TV, but it was none of it was in English for obvious reasons, except for one channel, and it was and so I watched a biography on Michael Jackson because it was the only thing in English. Um, I I would play as a kid. I would have my original Game Boy, and I'd be playing Pokemon in the stands of hockey games. That would make my dad very upset. Um, so yeah, so I've been all over the U.S. For hockey. Uh, Probably been to most states. Uh, Also, it may not have been an NHL game I went for. It may have been AHL or a college game. So, who knows? Yeah, level 17. But I do know we also went to San Antonio. Um, I went to an anime store, and I was really into Dot Hack then, and I got a stuffed Grunty. I wish I still have. I have no idea what happened to him, but I loved him. Things you lose as you grow up. Probably got lost in a move or something. But yeah, so I have multiple partners, which is why I refer to one of my partners as Cowboy, because that's his nickname. And yes, his nickname is Cowboys because he's from Texas, but he also did at one point was an actual cowboy. Uh, Apparently. Uh, so uh, so Cowboys in Texas, and he just earlier this year he won. He was part of a Leatherman's group, and he won the Mr. Alamo Leather contest this year, and I was very proud of that. I'm dating a celebrity in the queer world. But yeah, yeah, I went to M4 HypnoCon in Vancouver 2 years ago, and it was uh, everything away from the con was great. There was one panel at the con that I enjoyed, and the organizers literally were sitting in the front row and fell asleep, and it was all about um, having it was all about the importance of and increasing diversity in uh, queer and uh, kink spaces. And the person who was hosting and running the event that year, old white guy, fell asleep during the presentation and then thanked him for allowing him to rest afterwards. And I was so angry. It's probably the only presentation worth watching. And then after, at the end, the last thing the group does is vote on the next location for the con. So we're in the room, and my friend who did the presentation has gone home already, and they're talking, and they're like, why did we need to listen to any of that? It was completely useless. And it's a room of like 80 to 90% old white guys, myself included as a white guy in his 30s. But like the only like there were, I think Cowboy and maybe one other person were the only non-white people in the room. I was like, this is the reason. This right here is the reason. And then they voted for Boston as a place to host the con. I don't know. Oh no, no. That year they voted Palm Springs to host the con because they wanted to go to a nude resort. That was the entire reason. And then Boston, so that they could do a cruise beforehand. It's really just an excuse for the organizers to go to places for vacations at this point. Yeah, that's just me being annoying and irritated on a 2-year-old problem. But it's also why I no longer help out with that event. Uh, yeah, exactly. I would not attend again. I'd attend Charmed. I've heard Charmed is good, and I know people who go who like it, and I respect their opinion. Um, so I'd consider, and Charmed is a much bigger con. Uh, um, again, if you have friends that are going to be there, then I think it's a great idea to go to spend time with them and get to meet them in person. But if you don't know anybody there, you might enjoy being fresh meat. Ugh. So the the one of the organizer, like HypnoCon has multiple organizers, but that year only one of the organizers was in attendance. And before the con, he messaged me, uh, and we were talking relatively amicably, and I said I had a room with my partner. Um, I didn't call him my partner in the message. I just said Cowboy, and he's like, "Oh, good get. When you're done with him, send him over to me." And I got so angry. I like went off on him. I'm like, he's not an object to send over. He's not. He's a person, and he's not. You're not his type, and I should probably pay attention. Uh, as long as he doesn't crit, I should be fine. Whew. It's me getting rambling and not paying attention to what I'm doing. But yeah, I got very, very angry. And I was like, I don't like you. Good, at least my videos and my chatting is entertaining to people. Um, gives me something to talk about. Uh, and makes me interesting to watch. But so that, um, so yeah, if there's a gentleman named Sam, if he's going, he's good people. Um, if Deco is going, he's good people, but I don't know if he's going. Hey, that's good. I'm glad to help. Um, I don't know who else might be going. I'm not in their Discord, so I don't know who's going to recommend to his good people if you do go. Um, oh, if Dave Kopp is going, KOPP, he's good people. Um, and there's a couple others, like, not everybody who goes is a crappy person. I'm just... That one particular guy. Dalhip. Dalhip's one of the organizers. He wasn't in attendance, but he's a pretty good guy. I would have liked to have been in attendance. I've known him for years, and I would have liked to finally meet him. Plus, he's a tabletop nerd. He runs Pathfinder games, so that makes me instantly like him. If you play tabletop games, you get points in my book. That's why I have D&D books 3.5 because I don't play 5th edition. I actually do have 5th edition books somewhere. There are 3 copies of the 5th edition Player's Handbook in this house. Because I think each of us have one. Uh, I don't really want to fight Sphero with a Weeping Bell. With a... You're not Weeping Bell yet. You're a... What is my Stella? I've forgotten the name of the Pokemon that I am using. Bellsprout. Bellsprout. That's it. Thank you. I know the names of at least the first generation of Pokemon. Sometimes I blank. I I have ADHD, presumably. I really need to go get tested. That's putting off getting tested is another point in that I probably have ADHD barrel, but I always just lose my train of thought and forget words. When doing Hypno with somebody regularly, I do keep an Excel document of triggers. Oh, sleep powder, yes. You can replace growth. Not replacing Vine Whip with... Not making that mistake twice. But yeah, I would forget. I have forgotten trigger phrases. I've forgotten trigger phrases like 5 seconds after putting them in, installing them. So that I take the person back under and then Haha, you're asleep. I was just gonna rap anyway, but... I do. And have, on many occasions. Take them back under and just change it to to the one I remember. So that's why I also have a bunch of standardized that are like always the same across clients. Just for my memory. God, I love rap in Gen 1. Rap and sleep are so broken in Generation 1. That's right. No more Sandshrew. Ugh. He's so cute. I want one. But there's another place where I could catch Sandshrew. Because I would totally love a Sandshrew on my team. I'm gonna see. Oh yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 more attempts to get a Sandshrew. Okay, this is taking too long. There we go. Bellsprout's just kicking ass. Okay, once Bellsprout is 19, I'm gonna go heal and focus on Magikarp. Unless Bellsprout gets badly hurt before then. Or runs out of Wrap. Running out of Wrap is the other option. Those are the 3 things that are going to get me to go back into the Pokemon Center and then switch over to Magikarp. But I think Bellsprout is almost ready to take on Misty. Because Bellsprout is 100% my trump card for that fight. Okay, I've got 2 more fights in me. Unless some of those fights are Sandshrews that I can bind with. So many Sparrow. Okay, 16 damage. There we go. Now we go heal. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, Magikarp, it's your turn to shine. Ugh. Magikarp versus Rattata. I'm still impressed this is working. Like, even 7 levels higher, I expect that Rattata to be beating my axe. Do-do-do. Hell yeah. Nah, Rattata, you don't got this one. But you came close. How far is he from leveling? God, so far. Can I have like a rare candy or 2, please? Just like the weird lips Bellsprout has, it's just a whoop, whoop from this angle. Yeah. Exactly. She needs less experience to get to level 8 to level 20, and he needs to get to level 18. I'm getting still to level 20, and then we're just gonna take on Misty. I'm lazy. I don't have it in me. Come on, Sparrow. That's right. It's so weird to me that Rap can critically hit after the first attack. It just feels wrong. Oh, what else interesting could I talk about? I got nothing. Except how I realize I'm being really cocky with Bellsprout and thinking they're awesome, but they are beating up Pokemon half their level. This awesomeness may go straight out the door when we finally take on Misty. I've already taken on her I've already beat her trainers for some XP. I got hair on my tongue. Joys of a beer. Sometimes you get hair on your tongue. Just saw the new Deadpool and Wolverine. That was good. I'm not gonna spoil it because my half of this conversation, not your half, my half of this conversation will be added to YouTube later. So I don't want to spoil Deadpool and Wolverine for people, but it was great. Gambit was awesome. I enjoyed Gambit. Yes, I've pasted the first 3 parts. One part was 5 minutes long because 5 minutes in I realized my microphone was broken. To YouTube. Already. Because I figure why not? I've got other things on YouTube. Might as well get my stuff added. Some of this ends up on TikTok. I've already posted 3 videos for the first thing on TikTok. Me surviving that battle against Muskie with 1 hit point was still insane. I should not have won that battle. That should have been the end of my Nuzlock right there. But I'm glad it wasn't. I know people are going to be mad at me because they voted on my starter, but I'm kind of glad I don't have Squirtle anymore, because that just... I did like Gambit. He was entertaining. He was an entertaining character, and it was a good... It fit... Having Channing Tatum fit well with the plot that was going, so I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, Squirtle, you weren't here for that. Squirtle, that's why Squirtle is not in my party. Bellsprout, Magikarp, Nidorino, Butterfree, and Pidgeotto are my only usable Pokemon. Squirtle died to the first trainer in Brock's gym because I got cocky. So I have Squirtle-less. But on the plus, it kind of feels nice not using my starter. Yeah, me being cocky gets me screwed. So, Pidgey has been with me. Pidgey is the oldest Pokemon on my team. And knock on wood, they'll see me to the Elite Four as Pidgeot has done many a time before. Pidgeot has... I remember I was doing one Nuzlocke, and it was the remakes of whichever generation is Cynthia as the champion. So I was doing that, and I was facing Cynthia, and I had two Pokemon left. One had 1 hit point, and the other was my Pidgeot, who was also very low on hit points. Pidgeot Brave Birded Garchomp, her final Pokemon, and killed both itself and Garchomp. And my remaining Pokemon, Pidgeot had been with me from the beginning, and it took itself out to win me that Nuzlock. I forget what my remaining Pokemon was, but they were not. If they had not been alive, I would have lost that entire thing. Or won it, depending on how you see the Kamikaze for the final fight. Winning. But yeah, Pidgeot has the Pidgeot line has always held a special place in my heart. Them and the Ninetales line have always been very, very special in my heart. For various reasons. But Pidgeot has saved me so many times. And he's just in a lot of games, so he ends up on my team a lot. And I love flying types, so obviously, Pidgeot kicks ass. See, he's my favorite regional bird, hands down. But yeah, I got lucky on that one. Mega Pidgeot is fun, and with Hurricane. I was gonna check how many more fights we need to do. Oh, one more fight. Okay, we're gonna win this fight. Sandshrew. I do hope I find a Sandshrew again that I can catch, because I would very much like a Sandshrew. I do miss Megas. I really do enjoy the Megas, and I am saddened that they did not continue. Gigantamax is for me. I do like that every Pokemon can Gigantamax, but even then, or not Gigantamax, but like get big. Z-moves were alright. Z-moves made Splash a viable attack. Because you could do Z-Splash, and it's like, I forget if it increases your strength attack 3 times or if it maxes out your strength, one or the other. So I would put a Z-Splash on my Gyarados in Sun and Moon. Okay. It's Misty time. I did. Sun Moon was a great series, and Rowlet, I loved Rowlet. I named him Dr. Hoot for obvious reasons. But that was a great line. I am saddened that it wasn't a flying type, but I also still love it because I still consider it. I consider bird Pokemon part of the honorary flying types. Like Surfetched in Sword and Shield, where they're just a fighting type. Their shield and their Don Quixote-esque jousting badassery. Staryu. Let's go, Erasmus, the randomly biased. Let's see if I can take that hit. Okay, we got Staryu handled. Why did that item not happen first? Okay. Let's go Stella. Try to defend your Pokemon. Damn it. Okay, that was 22 points of damage. I can take 1 to 2 more hits. Okay, that was nothing. Okay, his defense is too good for that. Thank you, alright, Jesus. Right? Missed 3 times with tackle. Tackle! Yeah, I don't need stuns for. Yes, I have. If I were cheating, I would not have lost Squirtle. That's right, Stella. Ah, Weeping Bell. Now we just need a Leaf Stone for you. Cascade Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders. Can I use Cut anytime outside the battle? Bellsprout could probably learn Cut. I don't know if anybody else can. What is TM11? Bubble Beam. Is Bubble Beam better than Water Gun? I don't know. Either way, now that Misty is done, I can evolve Erasmus. I did it before because I don't know. It's better than Bubble. Now we got a Nidoking. You know what? You're probably right. Let's... That's fair. Yes. If I'm wrong, I blame you. Okay, so now I have 2 fully evolved Pokemon. One of them has no offensive attacks. 2 Pokemon at stage 2, and a Magikarp. Yes, somewhere in the great state of Texas. That too. Okay. Switch you to the front lines, because I do want Gyarados. I do think Gyarados will be very handy. Oh no, their house got attacked. It's not your yard. You're an innocent bystander in someone's yard? So like I have to walk through a crime scene to progress along the story? That just seems like a problem. Yerba Chops. I was gonna say no match for Luke, but Yerba Chop could probably kill Luke. Team Rocket is kinky Gen 1. They all got whips. Yeah, that's respectable damage. Oh, and it lowers speed. That's 2 useful things. I am focusing on Erasmus because the next gym is Lieutenant Surge. And Erasmus is my only... I think 3 of my Pokemon are weak to Lieutenant Surge's Pokemon. That's not good. Because I got Magikarp, water type, who will eventually become a water flying. Pidgeotto, pure flying normal. And then Butterfree, flying bug. And Erasmus is at least immune to electric attacks. Yeah, Thrash is really useful. We'll lose Tackle. I'll leave quietly. Now I have Dig. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna see who I have to use against Lieutenant Surge. Can't go right yet, but I can go south. Ooh. Because I could catch something here. Come on. Can't catch a Bellsprout. I already have a Bellsprout. No duplication clause. What else is on this route? Meowth. Never really used Meowth, except for Sword and Shield for money grinding. He can dig. Finally I have a full party. I've taken out 2 gym leaders. 2 gym leaders. Yes. What should I name him? Callista. Because Callista Flockhart has played both Cat Grant in Supergirl and Kitty Walker in Brothers and Sisters. So she deserves to be a nickname for a cat Pokemon. I do not have a male Nidoran anymore. He's now a Nidoking, thank you. And I can find items down here. Just don't know where. I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this all the way down. Oh, hey, yay. I could sell that. I don't like using those items. Okay, done. They do, and now they're mine. Okay. What can I catch up here? Already have a Pidgeotto. Can't get a Pidgey. Can't get a Bellsprout. Can't get a Pidgey. I know there's more than Pidgey and Bellsprout in the wild, in the grass here. Another Pidgey. Come on. Part of me, I'm kind of happy that I can't get, that I've already gotten Pidgey and Bellsprout out of the way, because this means there might be a rare Pokemon in these grass that I will eventually be able to find. That is not it. Where am I? What route am I in? Because I'm definitely going to check to see if there's anything else I can get here besides Bellsprout or Pidgey. Route 6. Okay, so there's Pidgey. Meowth I already have. Bellsprout. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back here when I have a fishing rod better than an old rod. All I can find here are Meowth, Pidgey, and Bellsprout. So that's fun. I mean, it's fine, but it would have been nice. Guess I can beat them up now. And I'm glad I checked, because I would have been here for an hour and a half. Waiting for, like, a Chansey to pop up or something. Chansey is fun. I don't expect to get Chansey on this run, because I only have one shot at the Chansey, and that's in the Safari Zone. No more Bellsprout. Me? Well, okay, I'll play. Alright. Come on, Pidgey. Ring it. I just want to get some experience for him. Erasmus, the randomly biased. One down, one to go. And I'll probably come back and beat up all these trainers in a bit. Sphero versus Stella. Oh right, that's a 2 to 5 hit. Raticate can face Luke. And then Luke can turn into Erasmus. Party of 6, baby. I'm doubting you sell Great Balls yet, do you? Nope. Diglett Cave. I wouldn't mind a Diglett. Diglett would be good. Especially for Lieutenant Surge. Sandshrew, baby! Yeah! Yay! Come on, Sandshrew, join my team. You know you wanna. Got a Sandshrew. Yes, what shall I name my Sandshrew? Hey, ZB! Just in time for me to catch a Sandshrew. You missed me beating up Misty. Gonna name him Slicer. Because sometimes I'm creative, sometimes I'm not. Oh, I've got a full team of 7 Pokemon now. I've got Stella, the Weeping Bell, who evolved after beating Misty. Erasmus, the Nidoking, who I evolved after I beat Misty. Luke the Magikarp, Desna the Butterfree with no offensive attacks, who is going to be replaced by Sandshrew shortly. Kotenko the Pidgeotto, and Callista Flockhart the Meowth. I know there's a dude in the building to the right who might give me something. I don't know what he gives me and what I need to give him in exchange. And then I'll go to Diglett Cave and try and catch a Diglett. I probably won't use it. I will probably use Sandshrew instead. but it'll be good to have a backup. Rap is doing so much work for me today. Like, the amount of Pokemon I've beaten up with Rap is getting insane. It is. Rap is overpowered in Gen 1. I am glad they changed it in later generations, but it is overpowered. Oh no, my defense fell. Not Horn Attack. No! Bye-bye. There's a lot more experience for Luke than previous fights. Currently avoiding the trainers, I don't know why. I think this has an item on it. It does! An escape rope. Ooh, that'll come in handy. Wahaha, I have never lost. Ooh, he's a gambler. With a Voltorb. Bring it. I really like the Voltorb variant that came out with Pokemon Legends Arceus. I love the wood electric combo, and just the fact that they made it an old school apricot ball Pokeball. I thought that was pretty cool. Hisuian Voltorb. Ah! But it's actually loud on my ears. No more Voltorb. Tell you nothing but a Stella. Go, Luke. That's right, Luke. You could take on Magnemite. That would have just been a horrible, horrible plan if I did that. I mean, all I really need to do is Thrash. That attack does too much damage. That's right, Luke. You're almost level. You're almost a Gyarados. Yeah, but I can't get to Lavender Town. Professor Oak's aid. Caught 15 Pokemon. I'm sorry, it's a Nuzlock run. That's fine, I don't need an item finder. I'm not catching anything here, so it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna put you back in the front line for Diglett's Cave. I'm on the road to Viridian City. Got my badge and the power to play. I think those are the lyrics, I don't remember. Dig, Diglett, dig, Diglett, dig. Trio, trio, trio. See, Diglett is what killed my Squirtle. Come on. It's a good name for Diglett or Doug Trio. Because I just finished the Umbrella Academy. No, I don't want the sweets. Jeez. The mole. I know I'm getting so creative with my Pokemon names. I don't know what you're talking about. It's all we came down here for. I enjoyed it. I understand why people didn't like it. It wasn't the best. It was definitely not their best season. It had problems, but it was a fun ride. There are moments I enjoyed. But I also don't take shows or movies as seriously as some people seem to. As long as I just go, I enjoy the ride. That's all I need. People had problems, and I'm not going to tell them they were wrong. Okay, so other than Route 6 up there, I've caught a Pokemon at every place I can. Can't catch anything on Route 6 until I have a good rod or the ability to surf. Ugh. Oh, let's add Sandshrew to my team, because that's the thing I need to do. Sorry, Desna. I really wanted you to go all the way with me, but I fucked that up. Let's go Slicer. Or do I do Doug Trio? We're drawing. Your attack stat is higher than Doug Trio's. The Digletts, and you're already... Yeah, you know what I mean. People understand what I'm saying. I can't think of off the top of my head any DS games I really like. It's not saying there aren't any, I just can't think of any of my DS. Ooh, the Mega Man Battle Network games, I really enjoyed those. Those were all fun. They just released, not just, but Steam has collections for all of them on there. Welcome to the SSN. So, if you were like me, a child, who played this game when it came out, there was a rumor going around to the right. You could surf over to the right, and there was a truck there. There was a rumor that if you use strength on that truck, you'd push it, and underneath would be a Pokeball with a Mew in it. Now, normally you can't get back here with surf, because once you get cut and leave the SSN so you can progress, the SSN leaves and you can never come back here. But there are two ways to come back here. So basically 2 ways for the SSN not to leave. One of them is you have a friend, or you have 2 Game Boys and a copy of 2 different games, and use a link cable. uh, to trade a Pokemon from one game to the other that is cut, so you never have to come down here. Or, uh, after you get cut, the TM cut, you have yourself lose a Pokemon battle. Uh, and then you black out and you go to the Pokemon Center, and SSN doesn't leave. So when you get Surf, you come back and you can go over uh, and get it. And I did that. I did not get a. I did not get a TM. A Mew, obviously, but I tried it. I debugged it. It didn't work. I did both methods. The truck is there though. I can confirm the truck is there, but there's no Mew. There were so many rumors of how to get Mew back in the day. That should have been not very effective. I'm not resistant to fire as a ground type. I know fire is weak to ground, but I thought I was resistant to ground. Huh. I'm just confused. Sorry about your Growlithe, but you started it. You pup! Don't you dare talk sexy to me. Do 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 do. Let off, come back. Go, Luke. How much more experience do you need? It's too much. Don't growl at me. Not sure which attack is stronger, Quick Attack or Gust, but... See, I like Whirlwind if I have things like Spikes or Stealth Rock on the field. I think it was Sun and Moon when I was playing competitively, and one of the main Pokemon on my team was a Skarmory that knew Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rock, a Steel Wing, and Whirlwind. It would Stealth Rock, and mostly just Whirlwind people in and out to hurt them with Stealth Rock until they killed them. It was not a nice strategy. People were mad at me. And Roost. Roost was the fourth attack. Apparently I dress like a 10-year-old waiter. I think this one's mine. Nope. One of these rooms is mine. I do like going on cruises. All around the world, but they're all Cantonian only Pokemon? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep fighting. It's fine. Go, Erasmus. I thought I was allowed to heal one of these. It's the first iteration of Looker. There's a woman in there who wants a cherry pie. Go find her. Okay, I'm gonna do those 2 fights, and then I'm going to... I already beat you guys. I want whatever... That's right, block your friend from getting to fight me. Haha! Oh, I know what's in that Pokeball. I don't know what it is, and I want it. You got nothing on me. It's a TM8, I wonder. Ooh, Body Slam. Gotta teach that to Callista. Because it's a normal move. Callista's a normal type. Oh, you don't fight me. I thought you would. And that's Looker, so let's go to the... I went too far. This is why super speed is not my power in real life. Do 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 do. Oh. Do do do. Ugh. That's right, I got a ticket. I got a ticket to ride. I got a ticket to ride. That's right, you came here for my impromptu karaoke. Ooh, a max potion. Well, fine. Be that way. I want strength. Hello, sailor. Other generations, they give you a room to sleep in to rest up your Pokemon, so you don't have to leave every 5 seconds. I think Callista might be able to take this fight. Body Slam. Nope. 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 No. 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 Luke could finish this. Luke could finish it. It's just a horsey with bubble. That's what I get for being cocky. Why does that keep critically hitting? That's 3 critical hits in a row from this horsey. Is this like the god of horsies or something? Come on, Luke. You can take one more. You can hit him once more. Ugh, there we go. I just want to have to split my HP 3 ways. My XP 3 ways. Ugh. That almost went really bad. Are you are you part ice type yet? Or are you just water? I know Cloyster's part ice. Nope. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. Ooh. I do really like the Toad Scroll, the new version of Tentacle in Scarlet and Violet, excuse me. Oh, I've had hiccups. Enjoy watching me hiccup for however long it takes for this to go away. Ugh. Alright, because you're part poison. Ugh. That went fine, that fight was fine. Yes, one more level. Find me a rare candy, please. Oh. I don't know, what do they say about sailors at fighting? So many water types on this ship. Oh, this is annoying me. Oh. That's handy. That feels inappropriate, sir. I am a 10-year-old child. I should heal Stella. What do sellers absorb or make a excuse me again. Oh. No, I don't want you to learn Sun Spore. Misty? You wanna come through? Hey, come up. No? My dog's sitting under the couch, under the desk, looking up at me, like she wants to jump up. Come on. You need a bath. Is that why you don't want to be on camera until after you've had a bath? And a haircut? I'm heading back to heal. 1 second. It appears she did not want me. She just wanted to go out of the room. And I didn't fully close the door, so I think the boyfriend did. Oh! If I had an old rod, I could have my Magikarp fighting Magikarps. And that would entertain me for at least an hour. Ugh. By an hour, I mean like 5 minutes. I took those two. Beat you, the creepy one. Too many sailors. Sailors have Pokemon too, well, I assume so. I've already fought like 4 of you. Pidgeotto hasn't got much fighting in. Don't you dare rat me, it's my job. It's my move. There we go. Stella! Oh, so the hiccups. I've got water. Oh, iced tea. It's not bad. I use sweetened. Canada iced tea is sweetened by default. I never knew there was a difference until I went to the States and I ordered iced tea. My parents said they're not gonna like it, but I loved iced tea, and it was just cold tea. And I'm like, this is the worst thing you have ever created in your life. I didn't say that because I was like 12, but I thought it. What's TM44? Rest. No, I don't want to teach any of my Pokemon rest. Come on, I already beat Misty. I don't need to keep fighting water types. Oh, maybe that magic carp. I like when the fisherman have. I don't know what game it is. It might be in a couple. There's a fisherman that just has 6 magic carp, and it makes me happy. But yeah, unsweetened iced tea and is the worst, and pineapple on pizza is the best. Those are my controversial topics of the day. And if you don't agree with me on the pineapple, I have a hypnosis file to change your mind. This isn't good. No, no, stop, stop. The file's on my YouTube, but stop rapping me. How do all this Pokemon I beat up feel? No, 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 no. Oh, that was so close. I would have been so sad if I lost that. I lost my baby. There we go. It deserved that. I'm sorry, Pidgeotto. Not go the way I wanted it to. Almost lost Pidgeotto. But I think I got me a Gyarados. Pretty sure it's level 20. If it doesn't evolve now, I'm gonna be so sad. Ooh, I'm gonna get an Ice type. Not now, but... We have Gyarados. Am I? Am I, bro? When does Gyarados learn an attack that isn't Tackle? Dragon Breath is... If they didn't change it between generations, Dragon Breath is a flat... Oh, he knows Bite to start. Yes. Okay. But Dragon Breath only does for a flat 40 damage, I believe. At least that's what it does in current generation. Give me attacks. Gen 1. So there's... Oh no, Dragon Breath does not exist in Gen 1. Dragon Rage is the flat 40. I think it's Hydro Pump later. and Hyper Beam, but yeah, Dragon Rage is... I remember in the Pokemon anime, they were all like, oh no, Dragon Rage, Dragon Rage! In the game, it's such a subpar attack. Okay, you no longer need training. Slicer. Slicer is going to be a big one for taking on Lieutenant Surge. Because I think Slicer, Callistra, and Erasmus, Stella could all handle electric types. Tenko and Gyarados are going to have trouble. But I do realize I'm saying some of their... Yeah. Let's see what's up here. I still feel it feels really dangerous to be having Pokemon battles on a cruise ship. It just really does. Like, I've got a Gyarados in my fights, and Gyarados probably sinks ships on a regular basis. Okay, so we are not staying in the fight. It's gotta kill it. Ugh. Let's do a little jig. Okay. I have been on 3 cruises. One when I was 15, which was awesome. Another, I think, 2 years later. And then another one when I was about 22, 23. That one was not as fun. That one was the Disney cruise. And so the adults were all coupley, and then the kids were all children. So there's not a whole lot for a solo 22-year-old to do on a boat, except go to the arcade. So I spent a lot of time reading and going to the arcade. I think I watched Toy Story 3 on that boat, or 4, no 3. One of the Toy Stories. I don't know which one, because there was a theater that was always playing Disney movies quite regularly. And I enjoy movies. I don't particularly prefer Disney movies over others. Some I like, some I don't. I just like movies. And it gave me something to do. I definitely go on a cruise again in the future. Like, if I had money and I liked the HypnoCon people, I would have gone on. I would have gone on the cruise that they're gonna go on before the con. But I do not have the money for it, and I do not like the people going on it. Because I don't want to be stuck on a boat with them for the week. Okay. One thing I remember doing, they can't be definitely have at least one person you can hang out with while you're there, otherwise it's kind of boring. Especially as an adult, because there's not a lot, unless you're on a singles cruise, there's rarely activities that are like, meet people activities, unless it's meet couple activities, unless you're under the age of 18 and there's like youth groups and shit. So either go on a singles cruise or go with somebody. I remember we had it was like really rocky waves one day. The boat was like everywhere on the boat you could feel it going back and forth. And I, being a teenager and obsessed with DDR at the time because it was the craze, I still try to play DDR for like 20 minutes. And then we're like, nope. And me and the friends that I'd made on the cruise just like kind of sat in the corner of the arcade for the next 2 hours because it was too rocky. And the arcade was was on a lower deck, and lower decks were better than the upper decks for the rockiness. So it was a good place to just kind of sit. But yeah, it wasn't bad. I made some friends that I never talked to again. I made one friend on the first cruise that after I came out introduced me to my first boyfriend, who we dated long distance, never met in person, only talked over email. Uh, did not last long for obvious reasons. Um, but yeah, they're fun. I would definitely do again. Okay, what do we have over here? Snorlax. If you're paying, I cannot afford a cruise. Not at this time, but I would do a cruise. I've talked about it with some of the boyfriends. I don't think one of them would not do a cruise, but the others definitely would. Maybe like a gay cruise or a bear cruise. Those would be fun. Right, you know Peck. I don't like you because you know Peck. Go Slicer! Yes, I'm gonna speed through when I get wrapped. Critical hit! I'll face Goldeen again. You know who could fight Goldeen now that he's fully healed and evolved? Luke! What are your stats like, I wonder? Good attack, good special. Because she's a bad fish. Pretty sure bite does more than tackle. Because give you the side eye? I cannot, I'll be honest, I know who Billie Eilish is, but I cannot picture her. Like if I see her, I know who I'm looking at, but I cannot picture her in my brain. That's just me. And even sometimes I don't know who I'm looking at. I just want to steal the item from your room. Yes, a gentleman. A gentleman's agreement against a Pikachu. That wasn't going to work on my other Pokemon either. Spam email from somebody on a site I am not going to mention on Twitch. Erasmus the Rentably Bias is leveled up. Erasmus is easily becoming my main Pokemon. Ooh, a Max Ether I'm not going to use, but I will sell it. Pretty sure that's the way to the big boss, and I don't want to fight my rival yet. Here we go. I want this. That's what we came for, a great ball. Are you sending me the meme? No, it's someone else. Oh, I see your meme. I now understand your meme, though. Okay, I gotta take on these last rooms. I'm gonna heal, then I gotta take on my rival. I don't have a preference of a rarity. Or strength. I like the Pokemon that I like. I'll give it a shot. I'll try and fight this. That hurt. Oh, Ponyta. Right. I don't want Slicer fighting. I don't want to lose my ground type. Slicer enough, come back. What is Slicer from? I know it's from something. I know I'm naming him from something. Ah, my Wednesday night tabletop game. So nobody else will get that reference but me and the 4 people I play with. Are there 4 other players? GM. Yes, the 4 people I play with. I can count. What are you talking about? Slicer learns Slash. And what are you? Rare Candy? No, I've never been to Future City, but I will be going there. Okay. It's weird to me when a captain of a ship gets seasick. Where am I? I don't know where I randomly went when I went super speed. Oh, that's where I went. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so I've got... I might have a Kadabra now. Kadabra might be a little tough. I don't have anything specific to fight a Kadabra. Because he had an Abra last time I fought him. And Abra was perfectly reasonable to fight. So nice to see 6 Pokemon there. Okay. Time to face Muskie. Bonjour, Keat. Bonjour, H. Keats. Imagine seeing you here, because I now have a bad French accent. H. Keats, were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? You already caught 40 kinds, pal. I've got 15, bitch. I got quality over quantity. Colorado grassy areas, and you still won't have a full team of 6. Pidgeotto versus Slicer for the amount of time it takes me to swap him. Rasmus, the randomly biased. Nice. I could take out Raticate. And now I just murdered his Raticate because we never see him again. I am changing Pokemon because Erasmus is going to lose Thrash and be confused. Kadabra. I think the really annoying part about your rival in Red and Blue is when you don't expect them coming. Like, I now know when he appears, more or less, so I'm not freaking out too much. Ivysaur! Ivysaur's an eyesore. I'm kidding, I love Ivysaur. I would never really be that mean to an Ivysaur. It is not a good sprite. It is not. Uh, it also feels weird him like on its hind legs. Like the Bulbasaur line to me is four-legged. They don't rear up on their back legs. You don't even have. You have 40 different Pokemon, but you only have 4 in your party. What is wrong with you? Did you lose 2 of them on your way here? That's probably why he couldn't make it through. I didn't lose a single one, musky boy. He's doing a Nuzlock run too, except he caught 40 Pokemon and lost 36 of them. And what Pokemon can I learn cut? I might give that to... Slicer can learn it. He doesn't know any other moves. And we are done with the SSN, except for invisible items that I don't know where they are. Bye-bye SSN, bye-bye truck that does not have a Mew under it. Trying to move with WASD. This emulator requires the arrow keys. I'm going to take the traders up top, the traders to the right, and then I'm going to take on Lieutenant Surge. So if I could get Sandshrew up to a fighting point, at least, I will feel more confident. I feel pretty confident. I think Erasmus could probably take them, but I'd like to have Sandshrew in fighting shape too. I don't know, you tell me. Oh, you have a Butterfree that can attack. I'm not setting up one of my poison types, because your one attack is Confusion. And Poison Powder, that's gonna make me annoyed. But it's fine, we got this. I'm now poisoned and confused. Oh, thank God. That was definitely... Oh, God. No, 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 no. If I'm confused, I'm swapping Pokemon. Okay, good. We're good. Whoa. Good work. There's a reason I stocked up on antidotes. Because I'm not losing a Pokemon to poison. That's fine, I don't want to talk, I just want to fight you. You junior trainer? I really don't want to know what the difference... Am I a junior trainer? Because I am only 10, I only just started like 2 days ago. I feel that should make me a junior trainer. Okay, I'm glad Sandshrew can handle some of these fights on his own. That's definitely going to help. Not afraid of a Pikachu. I can handle a Pikachu. Unless for some weird reason it knows Surf. Go Slicer. Okay, I'm not fighting Squirtle with Sandshrew, because I'm not that dumb. On many things. That dumb is not one of them. When does Sandshrew evolve? Okay. No, you can't, bae. No, you can't. There's one more trainer up here. There we go. No, there are no bugs out here. There are Pidgeys and Bellsprout and Meowth. Trust me, if a Weedle had come up, I would have caught it. I would have added a Beedrill to my team eventually. Oh, don't forget to love each other. It also has a bunch of D20s and all the various pride flags. I got it from Critical Role's website many years back. It combines my love of being queer with my love of tabletop games. Because D20s are for a lot of systems and not just the worst one ever. I don't like 5th edition, I'm sorry. We got this. We could do this. Welcome to the other people who have joined. I see we're at 4 viewers. We're good. We're getting good. We're getting popular. 4 people. Welcome to. I'm currently preparing, facing some trainers before I take on the. I was gonna say the Elite Four. I'm nowhere near the Elite Four. Before I take on Lieutenant Surge. That's right. My level 18 Slicer, the Sandshrew, is gonna take on Lance. Couldn't remember his name. I knew it was something. Okay. Now getting private messages on Discord. I'm not used to that while I'm streaming. I mean, again, this is day 3 of streaming. I'm not a pro at this, okay? So I'm not used to anything. I attempted to stream Assassin's Creed before. It didn't go well. I mean, it went fine. This was just more interesting. Okay, so that's those trainers. There's some trainers to the right that I will do next. I think 22. I want Sandshrew to be at least 22, and I'll switch to training up Meowth. Slicer to 22, and then I'll switch to trading up Callista Flockhart. I think there's Drowsy in here. I would have wanted to catch a Drowsy. It would have been on theme. Never really used Drowsy or Hypno. Despite my love of Hypnosis in real life, Hypno in media is never great. It doesn't always appeal. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, Sandshrew. Oh. Like, for a stream, Hypno would be a perfect theme with my stream name, but I've never really used it. It's never been a Pokemon I've really liked. I've never disliked. I don't think there's any Pokemon I really dislike. Even Zubat, I really dislike them in the cave. I adore Crobat. Crobat is like a go-to teammate. Crobat can't get in this game anyway, but maybe after I finish this, I'm gonna move on to Gold, Silver, or Emerald. Is it Emerald or is it Crystal? I don't know, one of those three. So I might have a Crobat in that. We'll see. My goal is to take on each gen. That's too even of a fight. But I want to beat each gen. So if I don't finish this, I'm going to start this over. And it's going to start over with Pokemon Red. I will resubmit the poll for starter, but I will remove Squirtle from it. And if that fails, then I will try Yellow. I forget what Pokemon he said it was, but I'm going to set it Slicer anyway. Zubat! I like that they powered up Leech Life in later generations, but took it away from Zubat. So Zubat loses its physical healing ability for Absorb, which is it's just a flat decrease. It's a flat nerf, but I mean it's not like it's a key move for Zubat, just early Zubat. No, you could beat this guy. Okay. I was scared for a second. Okay, we're good. I'm too lazy to go back to the Pokemon Center again. Where are my potions? That's good. You on. Do. Another Gambler. No thank you. I know Bellsprout will beat my Sandshrew. That said, I think my favorite Hypno in media, I know I'm jumping back to a topic, is from the first Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze and the goo. I don't know why, I always enjoy it. It makes me happy. It entertains me. But for the most part, it's eh. I could go either way with it. It was a good... I had like 4 copies of that movie on VHS. Because when I was a kid, I was really into Power Rangers. And my parents and aunts and uncles all knew this. So they did coordinated birthday present gifting. And a bunch of them just got me the Power Rangers movie on VHS for my birthday. It entertained me. Now we'll take this fight straight. And as far as Power Rangers movies from the '90s go, it was a decent movie. Um, Billy was my favorite Power Ranger, uh, because and what my first crush. I didn't know what a crush was at the time, but he was my first crush. So he was also my favorite Power Ranger. But he was also the worst of the like. They recently like did another Power Rangers movie where the original Rangers that were able to returned, and I'm like, was Billy always this bad an actor, or was that just me? Or was that just the writing? Was it just horrible writing? Like those shows are not great, are not great writing by any like. They're definitely very campy. Okay, I'm gonna use my last potion because I'm too. Vulpix, I feel bad. I don't want to beat up a Vulpix. I'm going to, but I don't want to. If I find a chance to get a Vulpix on this run, it is 100% making my team. Because Ninetales is awesome. And they'll be mad at me. Get good money from gamblers. Thank you, Slicer. Well, you're about to be outclassed, bitch. Ratata! Okay, so that was 13 damage. Hyperfang's a strong move. I don't care about you now. You're done. Are you the best in your class with just 3 Ratata? Like, if that's the case, I understand. I'm not going to judge you too harshly. I am going to judge the rest of your class. Okay. Oh, you've got Eradicate. That puts you over the top. But I'm also not fighting Eradicate a Slicer with 11 hit points. Okay. So we're on day 3 of this run. And I'm going to end day 3. I'm not going to finish day 3 until I've taken on Lieutenant Surge. Because I think each day, I don't want this run to take more than 8 days to get through the gym leaders. So at least 3. I need to finish gym leader 3 today. Or be like right ready to fight him. Because next we've got Erica, Sabrina, Koga after this. Sabrina's tough because psychics don't really have weaknesses in this generation. So their only real weakness is Ghost and Bug, and neither of them have a good attack against a good Ghost or Bug attack. I'm also glad these things aren't Steel types right now. One second. Dog wants to come in. Callistra deserves some love. Hey. I might need to take her out for a walk in a little bit, so I might finish the stream before Lieutenant Surge and then walk her, and then we'll see how I'm doing after. I may come back. Because dogs are important, and they deserve to walk. Go for walks. Ooh, a Magneton. Yeah, I've been at this for almost 3 hours, so that's reasonable. Alright, Callistra. Do I need to face you still? Okay, good. Sweet, sweet XP. Right now, switch Pokemon. Sandshrew is not ready to. It's not in condition to fight. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. I just remember getting getting beaten up by Magnemites with Sonic Boom, and then when I had Pokemon with Sonic Boom, it did like nothing, and I don't know why. It was the definition of the boss when you face him versus the boss when he joins your team. Okay, I think we're done here. Oh no, here's this guy. Win, lose, or draw. Another gambler, maybe? Yes, it is. What does a gambler have? Yeah, right, it's not very effective. That's right, Hypnosis isn't gonna work on me. I'm the Hypno Master. Well, proficient. No, Master. I'll go with Master. I'm good at it. You got nothing on me. Go Slicer, you're gonna be so handy soon. Oh no, she's lying down for a nap. She's not ready to go out yet. Okay, I've taken you both on. See if there's anybody up here. This is a wide area that I never explore when playing this game. Like that little route there, like I never have to go there. Same with Diglett Cave. I can. It can take me all the way back to Cerulean City. Maybe I should. Nah, I'm fine right now. I don't need to get the amber for Aerodactyl yet. Okay. Trainers at Lieutenant Surge's gym time. Right. I have to select the Pokemon. Maybe it's that quality of life when you click on the object and it's like, do you want to use the ability? The Lightning American. Yeah, I'll take out the trainers first, and I'll worry about his code. If this is no place for kids, then stop sending 10-year-olds out to take on the gym challenge and then the Elite Four. Should probably teach one of my Pokemon Dig. Even if just for this gym. Then I'm going to teach Slicer. Slicer can learn Dig. Dig's an appropriate move for you to learn. Oh. Now we'll keep that. I don't like that TMs aren't named anymore. Oh. Paraleak Calistro cannot learn Dig. That's good to know. I'd been debating on giving Dig to Scyther or to Slicer or Erasmus, but apparently Erasmus can't learn it. Which feels weird to me, but okay. The Rocker with his Voltorb. Ah, me and Slicer got this. And it's loud even in my ears. We are through. Nice! I thought it would take longer to get a Sand Slash. Right, we are ready. Just gotta take on this old man. Who's a strict CO. You look older than Lieutenant Surge. Why is he... Guess he rose up the ranks fast? I don't know. Also, America exists in the Pokemon world? This is what I have learned today. Because he is the Lightning American. Okay. Gonna go heal, then crack the code, then be done with it. Alright. Do 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 do. Okay. It's dig through the trash time, followed by Lieutenant Surge. I always hate this because it's just such a random. Okay, let's switch under hit trash. Oh, yay. That could have been so much worse. Alright. I don't know why I'm saving before this fight. It does not matter. Electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis. Same as I'll do to you. I'm good. What war are we talking? That's my other question. Like, was Lieutenant Surge in Nam? I feel like he was in Nam. So that means America and Vietnam exist in the Pokemon world. Glad we haven't gone to either of those regions yet. I hope we never do. Just too real. I like how he used Quick Attack when I was underground. That was just clever of him. Now for Raichu. Of course it doesn't. I'm underground and a ground type. That's right. Sand Slash kills it. I am going to the Pokemon Center to heal up. Not that I took damage, just for the power points. And then we're gonna call the stream a day. Or at least a now. Okay. Three of my Pokemon can learn Thunderbolt. I'm gonna think on it. Rasmus feels like the choice I want to make. But I have not yet decided. I also think I'm gonna try and stop at every stream after visiting the Pokemon Center, because it just feels right. Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for cheering me on or mocking me as I took on both Misty and Lieutenant Surge today. I think we got a lot done. We're 3 matches down, 5 more to go. Tune in next time when I head off to Lavender Town. The hauntings, the mystery, and maybe the mysterious music of Lavender Town will get to me. That's a story for next time. Have a great day, or night, or morning, or apocalypse if you find this on a VHS 30 years after the end of the world, and a VHS player. Later.